hear music. What's up with that? Let's see.
Oh, you don't? Oh, that's me. Sorry. You didn't give me a chance to start the music, you dope.
I totally forgot what we were doing.
We were in a new
You're
city.
currently with an inn. Because you're waiting for a very kindly set of doctors, which is... Wait, I thought... Who got the doctors?
Azro.
Azrael?
Yeah, exactly. There you go. Basically, your glowing buddy I told you that, hey, I got doctors coming to look at all your radiated asses.
Radiated.
Yes.
Are we glowing green?
Well, when you detect magic, apparently you are magical now.
At least Vera still has got long hair. You should totally cut that off and sell it. You're gonna make a fortune.
I don't think I want to sell hair.
No, she now has a magical aura, so she's a Super Saiyan.
I wonder if I can make it stand up on end.
I wonder if I can make it.
I can blood rage.
I wonder if I can make it alive like tentacles. Extra attacks.
Right. Now, I believe you're all currently within the inn. Azrael, would you like to be going back and telling the group of your little doctor friends?
Basically, he just walks in. He says, "All right, we're gonna need to wait here for a little bit. I found a healer, and they basically said that we need to stay here. They're gonna come look at us so they can find out what's happening." So yeah, he's
I'm
just gonna
perfectly
sit down.
fine.
All right, cast your magic. See what happens.
It's divine.
Oh,
Yes,
sure,
because that's me protect you.
Actually, I think there's a spell I can use that will disable primal magic.
That'd probably be useful.
Good.
But sadly, you're out of time. Right, what are you currently doing within the inn, I wonder? For instance, let's see, Severa, what are you currently doing?
I was with Azrael, I believe.
Oh, you were?
Yeah.
And you're just coming back then. Benson's probably enjoying a good beer, or
Of course.
whatever they have here.
I get beer is best beer.
The beer here tastes more like cider to you, but it's got a nice taste at least, even if it's not that strong.
Could be better. A lot better.
For instance, you've never tasted a fruit called peach before, but apparently they assure you it's not poisonous.
Fruits in general. Why would you put something like that in a drink? Weird people.
Weird people, it's all about barley.
Aye. Or hops
Barley
if
and
you want to be
fucking
exotic.
rocks.
Oh God, here he goes again.
But yes, Wilfred, what are you currently doing?
I don't know. I'm still around town. Remember? Still
Oh
exploring.
shit! I should probably remember to now say, "Oh me, here they go again," because hey guys, I'm a god, so I can't say "Oh God."
You gotta go, oh me.
Oh,
Yeah.
me.
By my father's beard. Well, not beard. Just by my father. How about that?
Who knows his dad can have a beard? We don't know.
Yeah, but that sounds a little bit more dwarven. So maybe just by my father.
By my father's bold, gleaming head. I'm sorry, Azrael, your father was bold, so obviously, gotta look out in your old age.
Wait. 900 isn't old?
No, for a demigod, you could still be a child, for you know.
That's pretty true.
I bet Azrael could rock the bold look. But anyway, I believe as the night starts to the day starts to pass on a little, eventually the doctor and starts to come in. Wilfred, am I going to assume that you've returned by this point?
If I've explored enough and I found Kira, yeah, we'll head back.
Oh, Kira, if you find Kira, she would want to go back for food.
Oh yeah, okay, I'll head back with her then.
Right, so you're eating within the lovely establishment that you've picked.
Yeah, I also give her
You-
the offerings that I received earlier in the day, so she can try them.
Oh, nice. You were assured that this place was run down and one of the less reputable places, but the bartender and people are friendly. There's actual cushions on the seats. There's
Wow.
lighting. They actually got
Fancy.
individual rooms for beds if you need them. Not like the hostile places you have back in era. It's but if this was back in your country, you would think that this was at least a middle class place. Because, you know, medieval taverns back in the day were not the best. Unless it was really made that way. But yes. About as time goes on, soon enough. One second, I actually have listening music for them. Soon enough, two strange beings walking through the door. The room suddenly getting much lighter from their presence.
Oh, it's those two again.
Speaking up, you can see the bulb within the other's head flicker as he talks. Oh, right, who's the patient?
All of us.
Ah, I see, okay. Would you all please come over to the corner so we may be away from the other customers?
Okay.
One, I guess.
Wilfred's actually gonna take great interest in the kind of tools and medicine they use, so he's gonna keep a close eye. This is a chance to explore another culture's medical practices, so...
Okay, I finished eating now, so no more eating. Right. As as they come up to the corner where you're all sitting around, you can see not the man, the light bulb guy, actually come up to you, but instead he moves off to the side, preparing the small toolbox that he's got, while his wife, the Candle Maiden, moves up to each of you. Moves up to each of you and starts looking you over. Brendan, she looks particularly interested in your beard, for instance.
It's a beard.
Never
Haven't
seen
you
one of
seen
these
one
before.
Really? We all have
Oh.
one of these.
No, they're usually rather thin and wispy.
Oh, you've just seen bad beards.
My husband tried to grow one once. It didn't really work out.
That makes
You
sense.
should come to the Dwarvenland sometime. You should see the beards that some of us have. Mine isn't even that great.
Huh. I thought it may have been a side effect of, well, illness. But still, impressive.
I'm still fairly young.
Were you always so short, though?
It makes carving out tunnels easier. No need
Oh
to carve
sure.
so much
Oh,
stone.
I think somebody's pride just got a little bit hurt.
Oh, poor guy. But, yeah. After you looking you over, she nods. I see. Oh, never abnormal here. Oh my god, you look... Oh, wait. May I ask what you are, dear? She asks Severa.
Good question. None of us know that.
I thought you were running a horrible fever for a moment.
That's my natural skin color.
I see. Oh, that's very lucky. It's difficult in these times treating new races. There are so
She
many
said-
around.
Well,
You
when she
can't deny
says,
she's hot.
no, I'm just saying, no, it's not her normal skin tone. It's just the fire and brimstone contained within her is just on rage every day.
Yeah. I
And half
see.
a soul.
Well, it makes sense at least. But I have treated demons before.
That's good.
Well, Jinn before, but same thing.
Close enough.
As she looks towards her husband, she's like, and he's like, oh, right. Taking out a small, long wooden box, he opens it up. And within the box, you see several spheres. They look organic in a way, rough, not smooth. As she starts to take some of them out, she places them on the table. From what I can gather, you have, well, you've been exposed to a massive amount of magic. Tell me, have you been next to any gods recently?
Any what now?
Gods. Deities.
Wilfred's
point
just
at
gonna point
Azrael.
towards Azrael, so it's his fault? Azrael, what did you do to us?
Well, no offense to your friend, I meant full-fledged gods.
Haha, even she doesn't believe you're a god.
He's still
Just gonna
young.
shrug.
Give him time, he'll grow into his new powers soon.
Yep.
But that being said, if it's not that, would you mind telling me what is the cause of this?
Well, I don't know if you've heard, but just yesterday a giant floating fortress kind of fell in the nearby jungle.
That was you?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, yes.
I heard that caused several miles worth of damage to the forest.
Yeah, sorry about that.
I see. You may want to avoid any spirits related to nature for at least a few days.
In our defense, though, we were trying to stop it, not cause it.
In
And we
our
were aiming
defense, though,
towards
you
the
didn't.
mouth instead of the ground, so...
In our defense, though, you kind of failed.
Yeah, I guess that's true. I blame it all
hard to
on the
steer that
powers
thing
that
if you
be,
can't
and
see
by
where
that I
you're
mean the
going.
GM who didn't give us enough time.
This mysterious GM seems like an a-hole.
Yes, he is. I'm glad you noticed.
Anyway, as I was saying about these orbs, they are called medicine balls. Compressed herbs and many other ingredients. They're also called a pill, though a bit hard to swallow. They do the job. You see, I'm gonna need to flush your system.
Can I roll pharmacy to take a look at the pills and study them? Or is that
Okay.
not gonna work without... Oh, I can? Okay.
Because she's gonna let you take one, because there's one for each of you. So you can probably lick it, taste it. I mean, you're not gonna get as much information.
Yeah,
if
yeah,
you're
that's
the
what I
lab.
was wondering, but at least something. I'm curious, so... Since I already have pharmacy and that kind of stuff. Where was it?
Ah, you can suppress primal magic, so you could actually keep your symptoms down.
Yes, but as far as I understand it, it's going to explode at me after after the spell finishes.
Ooh, look at that shit, not 20.
Wow.
You see Wilfred eyeing the pill, licking it up and down, rubbing it under his armpits like, yes, pill. I see what you mean. And what information you derive from this pill is, in fact, that she is telling the truth. You can taste several types of medicine woven into this seemingly innocent-looking ball.
Can I take a guess how it was prepared? Like, were they dried out or were they mashed up? How were they
The
prepared?
herbs seem to have been dried out and then re-put back together due to the nature of their roughness. They were returned to mulch and then compressed down with the medicine acting as a sort of combining agent.
A fairly simple way to prepare it. Though I am probably not familiar with the herbs, I assume.
No, certainly not. They taste sort of minty.
I'm gonna flat out ask the woman, excuse me, are these herbs hard to come by? From what I can tell, they seem to be rather easy to, put together and stuff. So I'd like to test them out in some of my own formulas for pharmacy.
Oh, well, they're not really easy to put together. My husband's the pharmacist, you see.
Oh?
I'm the doctor.
In that case, I'm gonna ask him what kind of tools and methods, the skills to usually prepare them. And if they're
A
similar to mine.
pharmacist, I see. Ah, glad. Fine profession, fine profession.
Since he's already put some of his work forward, I'm just actually gonna reach in my pocket and take out a few of my pills, so he can take a look at some of my handiwork.
By the way, you can tell that he is much more advanced looking than anything you've seen within Era.
I can
Like just
assume
what he's
so.
made of.
Yeah.
Because you've never seen a light bulb before.
Yeah, but it's probably rude to ask that right off the bat, so for now let's talk about pharmacy. A little bonding between men.
Fair enough. He goes, moving over, he sits down, and his wife goes, honey, is this really the time? It is always the time to talk hobbies. Anyway, taking off his little cap, you can see that bulb goes all the way around, and he puts it on the table with a clang as the copper rests. As you can see, the certain herbs around the area are constantly changing, but there are a few types that you may be able to pick up. He starts to explain to you certain things. He starts to explain to you that everything here is more in flux than anything else, but there are constants and variables. For instance, a herb may always look a different color from last season, but it always tastes of mint.
Ooh, that is remarkable.
Or maybe a certain plant will change its shape completely, but the insides will always retain the same color and pattern of seeds.
Do you have any idea to what this phenomenon can be attributed to? Why would they suddenly change colors in such manner?
Ah, that's the will of the spirits, boy. It is what we are. It is what you humans called us. This is the land of mists, otherwise known as the lands of spirits. We are the beings that control and change nature to our whim, and in this land we do so without messing with the natural balance.
That's very interesting. We'll assume everybody else wants to get patched up, so I guess we can discuss this more in detail at a later date if you are willing.
Of course, boy, of course.
Meanwhile, Brent's has just been looking at the two, all like staring intently, like these two could speak common. And that's some weird pharmacy language.
I do hope our common is actually what Bone Bones and I forgot to bring up. It's like I do hope our common is well up to par. We hardly get to use it.
I'd say that for the parts that I understood, it's alright.
I see. Now, with the pill that will flush your system, you may find yourself with a small fever and sweating, but other than that, you should be otherwise fine. For now, I will help you dispel the magic that has surrounded you. Are you testing for how drunk you're getting?
No. Just too badass to care about some fever.
I just hold my hand out for the pill, basically, if that's what we need to take.
Yeah, you take the pill. As you do, you can see her fingers light up like flames on a candle, and when she claps her hands together in a praying position, the orbs around her wrist glow with strange writing and patterns that you've seen all over town. With that, they float off, each one circling the table until one orb picks each of you to rest, before the rest return to around her wrists. This will siphon off the primal energy. You should be fine in a few days.
Just out of curiosity, once we left the devastation zone, we saw a giant turtle starting to munch on the fortress. Is that normal?
Another spirit. You see, there are many things that take up purpose, and sometimes situations can create new spirits. For instance, the invention of the wheel bore new spirits into the world, which bore as evidence of wheels.
Interesting.
That's how it's always...
Another thing, if I may bother you, can you, Wilfred takes out some kind of paper and something. Can you inscribe here an icon that can, is usually used to signal a library or a place where I can pick up some books, because I'd like to learn more about your culture and language while I have the opportunity.
Oh, well, of course. That's simple enough.
Thank you.
Picking up the pad, she actually uses her finger to lightly burn the symbol into the page. Like, she doesn't need ink.
Wow.
And it doesn't affect the rest of the pages. It's so light.
Wow, you know, if you wanted to put that into culture and artwork, you'd probably make a fortune in Ibiza.
I have wondered if I would be able to, but I always held myself back from it. Anyway, here.
Thank you. And Wilfred, as Wilfred's picking it up, he's gonna flick his wrist and make a rolls for her. As a token of gratitude.
Oh, thank you. This will fit my dress rather well. But by the way, the husband goes, I do hope you're not trying to chase my wife, young one.
Don't worry. Mine will kill me if she saw this, so...
Oh, I see.
she
A
wasn't your
well-married
friend.
man.
She's my girlfriend.
Yeah.
A fellow married man, I see.
No. Just girlfriend.
No, it's okay.
You said wife.
No.
It's
Slip of the tongue. Slip of the
It's
tongue.
okay. It's okay, dear boy. I know how embarrassing it could be the first few years, but you'll get used to
No,
it.
it's not embarrassment, it's more like physical pain.
You should, by the way, his wife goes, you should have seen him the first few years we were married. Could hardly stand. It was kind of cute.
Oh. Huh. Now, Wilfred's actually watching him and being, how does that work? He's made of metal, how can he not stand? That's weird.
I'm just wondering here,
By the way,
what does a baby lamp look like? A lead?
well, to be fair, we've always wondered what we would actually make if we were able to, but we thought it would be like a gas lamp.
Bronson, you're being very rude right now.
It's okay, you'd be surprised by how often we get asked that. People are very nosy.
See, Bronson, you're being nosy. Stop that.
Well, I have a big nose, I can't do anything about that.
Anyway, I'm gonna take my pill now. Thank you.
Good show, dear boy. Oh, you look like you're a tough lad. He bangs on your chest, Asriel. What do you... Tell me, what are you a god of?
I used to think it was a mountain, but now I think it's more valor and justice. He's just gonna shrug.
Ah, then it is like the mountain. For instance, if you have never thought of it such a way, the mountain is unmoving in its views. It oversees the land.
One could say it's very stuck up and stubborn.
He'll just smile and nod as he takes his pill. Thanks, old man.
Ah, you don't ignore me.
I'm sorry, I can't see you. You're just so short.
Bronson, I think he just insulted you.
Bah! I've seen shorter people, like gnomes.
There's a spare one for the charm shade, by the way, in case somebody wants to take that for later.
Yeah, definitely, because he's the one that's been causing the most problems.
He's been the one who's most.
If he
mixed
doesn't
about
wanna
this.
drink that, we'll just hold him down and forcefully do that shit.
Well, it is hard to swallow, but all you have to do is take a bit of your beer or something with it, and it goes right down. It does taste minty too. Minty fresh. Picking up his little copper hat, he places it back on the bulb. He's like, by the way, you all seem very lost within this land.
Well, this is our first time here.
Makes sense. I've never seen a human before.
Oh?
Well, I have, but I mean in my current state. I was once, a lab for an alchemist, you see, and, well, he always just told me to turn on, and that was about the extent of our relationship.
Yeah, alchemists can be dicks like that when they're done with their
Yeah, we
experiments.
would know.
How would you know anything about that? You haven't seen my experiments.
Well, we know you're a dick, so.
Muha. But yeah, I used to come from the old lab over in the mountains.
That reminds me, since we're all the way here, that's one of our targets, and it would be good to go explore. We have a map here. Do you mind telling us if you know for a safe way to get there?
I know of a safer way, to be honest.
Oh?
Safer way?
Yes, you see, there is many dangers, just like there are many malevolent spirits, they are benevolent as well. So you may not find what you're completely looking for. But to get there safer, I would suggest, well, I would have suggested skirting the City of Bones, but sadly that's a crater at the moment.
Wait, what?
Yes, remember? You slammed a castle into it.
Oh,
Ooh.
right.
Yeah, I blame the GM for that. Yeah.
Wait.
Wait, wasn't there meant to be a dragon there?
No, you didn't slam it into the City of Bones, but Bahamut would have very felt that castle. It's more next to it, on the way towards the safe path to the lab.
Oh,
Then
Like next
we
to it.
I was kind of worried for a moment there.
shouldn't we go? Wasn't our original mission to go talk to him?
Well,
so like
that's
we
one
can
of
go
our missions.
do that.
Our biggest priority has been to, check out the lab so we can find our target.
That was the path I normally took, but with the giant turtle currently devouring that castle, I don't suggest it. I do know one person who may know a safe way this time of year.
No?
Yes, I believe it was the god that lives on the mountain just above the city.
Azrael, do you know him?
Do all mountain gods know each other?
I don't know,
do
that's why
they?
I'm asking you,
I don't know,
Azrael.
maybe
Well,
he's your
there's no.
neighbor.
You never went to any of the meetings. You invited, but you never went.
I know. I'm sorry, guys. They wanted to unionize. I just never saw the idea. You have to get the idea. So yeah, he's just gonna shrug and like, maybe. I don't know.
Yes.
Where is he again? Which mountain? Or does he like to come down here?
He's the one that our city is around currently.
Oh. You're just gonna look up to like the peak or something. He's like, fuck. You have to climb that.
It's okay, there are stairs.
I had stairs, and it was still a bitch to climb.
Well, whose fault was
I-
that?
I had stairs too.
He's
Chose
not
to
better
live on
than
the
me.
mountain.
I mean, I did it as a deterrent because fuck people sometimes, right, guys? He's just gonna say, it's like, well, mine were mostly just as me being an asshole. Because, you know, I am one. So. Yeah, but we'll talk to him. Thank you.
Ah, good, good. You may want to bring a small offering. That's the type of gods you are dealing with in this country.
What do you suggest?
Well, I would suggest they enjoy some food, buns. I would say there's always a gift from the heart. Feelings, you see. Food is normally packed full of these feelings from the preparation and hope someone will enjoy them. Or you can get something yourself or craft something. As long as it has the imbued feelings and emotions of a person within them, it will make a fine offering.
Then I need a forge.
Oh wow, he's going all out on that one.
A forge?
I
He
used
goes-
to craft something.
Oh yeah. Oh, you wish a forge? Well, you see, we do have public forges for use. They are rentable.
And I will go, and you just like point the way, and then I will go make something
And-
for us.
That's actually a thing in Asia, back in ancient Asia, which is kind of cool.
Just out of curiosity, is alchemy widespread around these parts? Because I remember that I've met at least one alchemist who claims he's from these lands.
Oh, you're actually talking in character?
Yeah.
Oh, 1 second.
Did I learn the old man's name? Let me look it up. I think he told me his name. Nah, actually, never mind. I don't need to mention his name right now.
Eager, thinking for a minute, goes, not particularly. And there's, of course, potion making and pharmacy, but nothing on the level of alchemy. Is just not the same thing.
Wonderful. In that case, I know exactly what my gift is gonna be. I mean, my offering.
I'm just considering if I gave him a golden bacon, that would satisfy the food. But it's a golden bacon. I can't give something that away. It's a pain.
I can imagine. I can imagine your god contacted you. Kill him. Kill him now.
Dude, you've got 10 golden bacons. Sometimes you just, you know, sometimes you gotta give a little golden bacon to get a little something back.
Oh. Mine. My precious.
But yes, anyway, hey, Azra, Severa, these guys have been very nice to us. You better make sure to tip them good, Wilfred says shamelessly because he has no money.
Are we actually the ones with the most money? Just gonna look at her.
What you talking? Who are you talking
Oh,
to?
she had to go for a second. So I was talking to myself and not Severa, because Severa can't respond.
Severa is currently having a brain fart in the corner.
Anyway, he's just gonna look at them and say, "All right, how much do I owe you for this?"
Ah, yes, the treatment. Given that you only, well, took some of my magical beads, I would say that's 5 gold apiece.
That's pretty
That's
cheap.
not too much.
I'm
That is
gonna hand them,
angry.
I'm gonna hand them 30 gold because it's gonna be 25 when I give the bill to the Charm Shade, and then 5 gold to tip them, basically.
Ah, yes, thank you. And for the medicine balls, that would be 200 gold.
Oh!
Okay, He's just gonna say it with a pain expression. Okay. I'm just gonna hand over the joke. Just take it.
Do you need help paying for that?
No, it's okay.
Are you sure?
It's okay.
No, it's
I
fine.
see you're shocked, but treatment is cheap here because we have a system in place to deal with it, but the herbs are purely our invention and our way, so...
It's fine, it's fine. I owe you for curing us. It's fine.
Thank you for the
Not at all.
tip there.
I blame the GM!
Azrael, I can easily pay the 200.
Shut up, demon.
Does a
The
god
god will
need
not
help with money
accept-
problems?
The god will not accept charity from the demon.
I'm made of money. I still got like 20,000k.
Hey,
20K
if you rent
gold
out the forge and make a few extra things, we can probably make a quick buck.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna be doing. Because we have to wait a few days anyway before we start leaving.
Yeah, Wilfred will be busy learning a lot of cool shit around here, so...
Okay, Ash. And then once that's done, since Ezra will have like nothing better to do, I'm gonna go rent the forge out and make an offering. For a while.
Okay then. But as you were to leave, that man stands up and holds out his hand to you. It was good doing business with you.
It's good to meet you too, and as long as we're in this land of mists, I have a feeling we're gonna keep coming back to you for information and treatment since we have no idea what this does.
Ah.
This place is-
Well, we never did share names, did we?
Oh no, we did not.
My name is Saul, and this is my wife Lux.
Solux.
Nice to meet you. I'm
wonder what
Azrael.
that's from.
That's Wilfred. That's Severa.
The world's
And
greatest alchemist, thank you very much.
That's Branson. No, he's not.
Wait, did you actually see that, Will?
Yes.
You're an alchemist?
Yes, the world's greatest. Nice to meet you.
Oh,
And he
do
offers
you
a
belong-
handshake to both of them.
He shakes your hand. She just smiles and tilts her head. Her husband, Saul, goes, "Ah, it's good to meet you. Heard say claim you were best in the world. Clearly, you belong to Ouroboros, then."
Not exactly.
That's a shame. They're a good organization. My masters would have been fine to have you there with them.
I'm just gonna assume that you're not aware of what Ouroboros has been doing lately.
Whatever do you mean?
That's kind of not topic for
Yes,
right now. It's
that's
gonna
not
take a
right.
while.
His wife goes, "Yes, not right now."
Yeah,
She
maybe
says
another
as she-
time.
As she looks towards you with a small amount of a glare and then pats her husband on her chest. "Okay, let's leave, honey."
Wilfred got the message. We're not talking about that. Gotcha.
He goes, I hope to speak to you of alchemy sometime, okay?
Of course, it would be my
Goodbye,
pleasure.
everyone.
Goodbye.
He was about to walk away, but then gets over and gathers up all his gear again. He goes, "Goodbye," and starts following his wife.
Wow, she looked almost as scary as Frey when she's angry.
Ezra's just gonna take I'm gonna go get a room basically. And I'm gonna take my armor off, and I'm gonna go just look at him at Wilfred and say, "Yeah, consider she's half made of fire." He's gonna walk off to the forge, and let's see what I'll make.
I'm gonna take advantage of the piece of paper that I had her scribe for me, and I'm gonna start looking for a library somewhere around town.
You find it easily enough. With a piece of paper, somebody's able
So
to
I'm gonna
direct you.
just turn to the rest of the guys and say, so yeah, I'm gonna do some culture exchanging, guys. See you around town.
Bronson goes out and buys himself a box for scrolls and a bunch of materials for making scrolls.
That being said, as you all start heading out into the world to get your things, you do notice something. Brendan, for instance, your box for your scrolls, it's you've seen them before. You've always considered buying one, but when you were a poor monk, you just couldn't afford
Oh,
one.
before we go, I do explain the money, like what this means.
Oh, yeah,
Money
yeah.
means to them. So like,
Go on hand, yeah. But
Gee,
yeah,
Azrael, are you bullying me right now? Why are you talking about money to me? Are you a bully right now, Azrael?
you don't need to know.
well, I look at you when you say that and say, well, you don't need to know. It's for the other two who have money.
Such a bully. Is this a new form of bullying, Azrael? I expected better from you. I'm disappointed. I'll tell all your followers.
I'm sorry, what was that? I'm sorry, I was just lining you up for the perfect position to kick you out the window.
I'll leave now.
Oh, good. Smart man. Sorry. What were you gonna say to Brandon then? As you were saying.
Oh yeah, when, for instance, Benson, your scroll box, it was, you've always wanted one, of course, it's just being a normal box. You know, sure, it was polished wood, but nothing like this. This thing is decorated to high heaven, meant to stand out among all the other products. Because, well, that seems to be the nature here. With all the stalls and stands, they need to compete, they need to fight with each other in a way to get out the best product.
Fancy ass stuff.
Mm-hmm. For instance, there's a few that you're looking at that, since scroll, like paper art, seems to be a rather big thing. So these boxes are, well, there's quite a few of them. There's ones depicting dragons, others depicting waterways and rivers and mountains.
And then suddenly there's
Oh,
one that simply
mountains.
says diggy diggy hole.
Mountains!
Diggy
Doesn't
diggy
take
hole.
one which has mountains on it because mountains.
Diggy diggy
Of
hole.
course, these mountains are beautiful. They have little etched clouds next to them, several layers of etching, just beautiful, with the polish and the small amount of dye used to make it darker and stand out. Of course, the man behind the counter doesn't exactly speak your language, but I think I'm going to suspect that he probably gets by the small dwarf pointing towards the thing and
Yeah.
holding up gold. This!
Nice one.
Being a merchant, he just nods and hands over it, and he counts out the gold and holds up how many fingers. He goes, that many.
Yes.
When he comes up the word.
The gold and he's happy with his scroll box.
You know who'd have loved coming here? Kuha.
This is my
Very
home.
Possible.
Hang on, guys. I want to see what I can take if I take a 20.
That reminds me actually. This is all fun and games, but we kind of left something unfinished. And since now I have up to level 5th alchemy formulas, I want to use sending to deliver a short message.
Okay then.
Considering we're kind of still infectious, is something gonna happen to me once I drink it?
You don't know.
Okay.
I would give it a few days, and then you can do
Yeah,
it.
well, this is kind of important, so it can't wait, unfortunately.
And unfortunate. Wait, hang on. Can I actually cast? I think yes, I can cast. I haven't used my unprepared spell slot on 4th, so I can prepare a spell which allows to take off like all effects of primal magic, suppress them for like a few minutes.
Yeah, but we already left, didn't we? That would be kind of
Yeah.
unfair. Even though that would have been nice. I'll just take the consequences, since I gotta use the sending message thing.
Alright then.
I want to contact the leader of the lizard people that we met and I put to sleep. He instinctively knows who I am and, you know, me contacting him and all that. I have up to 25 words, so I'm gonna have to be very short. I'm basically gonna tell him...
Oh, that's kind of cool. Okay, right, wait. So wait, your target is the Lizard King.
Yeah.
The Lizard Chief, I mean.
Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna be good. Okay, carry
Oh,
on.
dear.
What are you doing?
Just give me a second because I have to do it in 25 words. I gotta make sure that I convey everything I need to.
Okay, so while he's writing that out, hey Ash, can I take a 20 on the thing I'm gonna make for the offering?
No, you gotta roll.
Fuck. Okay.
Go to Ibiza. Seek political refuge. Use my name if there's problems. Don't cause more problems. I guarantee your safety. There we go. Considering that we went the extra mile to spare their lives and get them out of there, hopefully that's gonna be good enough to convince them to do just that for now. And of course, I'm gonna make sure to write a letter. And no, wait, we're way too far. Corbin's not gonna make it in forever. Nope, I guess there's gonna be a surprise on Abyssa's doorstep.
Right. As you finish your contact, you lower your hand because you had to put it on your head as you were thinking. Lowering your hand, you notice something. Your hands are looking rather sharp.
Sharp?
Actually, they look rather shiny, like copper.
Huh.
And they feel kind of leathery.
Oh dear.
Huh?
You got black claws.
Oh dear.
And as you put your hand up, you can feel small feathered parts on your ears.
Wait,
and
what?
like as on your cheek, you feel more leathery like segments. And you hear something patting against the ground. You turn around and you see something. It looks like a tail.
Oh god.
You have been affected by primal magic. The primal magic of whatever you're targeting with this spell, you gain the traits of. And
Oh.
because of that, you have gained lizard-like qualities.
Oh dear.
Oh, this is a bit embarrassing.
You have not fully turned into a lizard, because it said quantity, so you haven't turned into one. It would have been funny if it says you polymorph into one, but you only take on their qualities. So, so you get the tail, the spiked teeth, the armored skin, and spiky claws.
Under normal circumstances, Wilfred would have been all for this and be like, oh cool, let me have some fun with this, but considering where he is right now, he'd rather avoid that, so instead he's just gonna mix up a dispel bomb and hit himself with it. Hopefully that will dispel the magic. Will the dispel effect work?
No. Wait, did you just use another thing?
I just used the dispel bomb, that's not casting magic or anything.
It counts as magic since dispel
does it
is
count?
magical.
Oh,
That's actually kind of cool. As you throw the bomb down, it bursts into a fireworks display, just filling the street like
oh shit.
with color. And as it calms down, you're covered in what appears to be colored powder, almost pink-like, as it also colors the buildings and walls and the ground in all different colors of a rainbow.
Okay. I better leave now.
As you walk away, your footprints are the only clean part.
Yep, I'm leaving. See ya. Phew! And I'm gonna head for the library.
Oh dear.
Is it 24 okay?
Yes, it is.
Thank God. And it's not going to be super embroidered. It's just going to be a simple weapon. But like it said, like the lamp said, you want emotions, so I'm pouring that into it.
Emotions.
Yeah, emotions. And then I'm gonna, and then I'm just gonna do more smithing stuff, like taking contracts for people to make money. After I make the sword.
You're making a sword. Are you mastercrafting it?
Yes.
Yeah, you still got enough. Just out of iron, right?
Steel. If that's the same as iron.
1 second.
Well, I don't know what else they have. Like, what are other metals? I probably would have gone through that, honestly.
There's no real steel. Oh, wait a minute. You're making out of stainless steel, are you?
Yes.
Fancy.
What's this? This is supposed to be shiny.
Actually, no. It's gonna be iron because, like I said, it has to be. It's gonna be a simple sword. But the reasons I'm making it is, you know, you'll see.
Mm-hmm. Okay then. So, is anybody else doing anything?
Oh,
I'm doing some
Franz is
stuff in
gonna
the
make some.
library.
And Franz is gonna make some scrolls. I wonder how long that'll take. I think it's like 2 hours per 1,000 gold or something. It's like 60 something gold, so.
In the library, first of all, I wanna find the basic book that teaches their language, so I can see, because I know a lot of languages, I wanna see if there's any similarities with other languages that I can use as reference.
What do you mean? What, you mean like books in your language?
No, I mean in their language. You know how some languages, even though they're different, have similarities? Like
Yeah.
same alphabet, same kind of structure
No, this is
behind them and
exactly
stuff.
like this is definitely exactly like the difference between Western and like Western and Eastern languages. They're so different.
Okay, in that case, there's no point in that. I am going to take voluminous vocabulary, an extract that grants me the ability to speak, read, write a language for 8 hours. So write one more, do one of your weird rolls. See what happens next. I'm doing this outside
Right.
the library so they don't throw me out if something bad happens.
As you take it down, you notice something weird. As you flick your tongue, your forked tongue, you're like, That's strange. You taste honey for some reason.
Oh, that's cool.
And now you have a taste of honey in your mouth.
Nice. So I'm gonna head inside, I'm gonna greet the librarian in their language and ask if she has any books about, you know, about history, culture, and all that sort of stuff about this place, so I can learn about their legends and history and all sorts of interesting facts about the place.
There's like, oh, there's too many to mention. Let me see. Yeah, just go over there. There's some legends books over there.
Okay, thank
Mainly
you.
about the gods, so they're a good place to look.
Nah, I guess. Gods may be boring, but
And I'll
I
just
guess
say
you gotta
this:
start somewhere.
he is correct about that. Even the small section that you point towards with the gods, there are legends after folklore, and it's like, well, and even at the end they say, well, this is probably damn true, because shit like this happens all the time around here. So I'm not going to be explaining them.
Yeah, okay. Well, I basically want to learn about their culture and history as much as I can during the next couple of hours. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna be busy doing in the library.
Okay then.
Yeah, you read, nerd.
You fucking nerd. Right. If no one else has anything else to do,
Well, I have something to do later in the day, but yeah, the rest of the guys, if they've got something.
I mean, after I make the sword, can I start taking contracts to actually make some money?
You could, yes.
I'll do that.
You can do rolls as well.
I
Sweet.
just remembered one thing that Bronson needs to be doing.
How many do you need? 2, 3, 4?
Bronson, if you want to
Depends on
make
how
some
many you
money,
wanna
can't
do.
you do the same? Like you can
I would
just
say-
sit somewhere.
I would say you can do a max of 10, but if you're going to be taking commissions, they are going to be charging you a percentile fee.
Bronson, if
That's
you want,
fine.
can't you just sit somewhere in the street and start scribing scrolls? Maybe you can make some money as well.
That's actually entirely possible. Could go like the usual. Oh shit!
What?
That's a critical one.
It's broken. You can't
I
forge for shit.
fuck that up, and I just say, "Oh my god, I am so sorry. I will pay for that." God damn it! I was doing so well. 36.
Man, you
31.
were going so well, and right at the end you fuck up.
Damn it.
I guess you've been getting tired, man. That's way too much work. Take a break.
I used to be able to do this all the time.
Yeah, well, it's been a while. You've been busy with other stuff. You've lost
One of your
practice.
swords explodes.
Wow. Okay, that's a little bit violent.
He does
I
take
will-
his money back and you still charge the fee for like ruining their iron.
That's fine. I will literally just pay the because I deserve that.
You made at least 1 second. Hang on, need
That's fine.
By the way, Azrael, were you charging for the ladies that have probably crowded around to watch you do that stuff? Were you like without a shirt?
Yeah, even with 20 charisma.
If you wanna ogle at me all day, that's 5 gold each, ladies.
No, that's a free show, baby. You're welcome. 20,000. Yay! Make 300 gold. Alright, cool. Thank you. So yeah, that's literally all of Asriel's day because those 10 contracts probably take up the rest of it.
But anyway, what are you guys currently doing?
Bronson's gonna just sit down and make scrolls for people for money. Pour out those scrolls.
Oh, then do your rolls.
Shall
I believe taking scrolls takes time, so I would say 5 you could probably do.
5.
And if it's been a couple of hours, Wilfred's probably getting tired of all the reading, so he's actually gonna go explore town while he can still speak the language and try to mingle in with the locals.
This is a great point to notice that I've forgotten to put points into profession.
Wow. Good job, Bronson. And you wanna
But
make money? Ah,
Just check this shit out. I'm gonna roll amazingly. 18. So 5 scrolls.
No, that scroll was amazing. In fact, I would say that
Wow.
scroll was so on point. Wow, you've got some fucking fantastic rolls, haven't you?
Wow. GG.
The last one's a bit passe. You got, I believe, around about 400 gold for that. Since you don't need commission, you already bought the stuff.
Hundred gold.
And this is the part where Wolford should have been, okay, let me set up an alchemy shop right now, right here as well. Nah. I wanna explore the culture.
I mean, we're
The
gonna
doctors
stay
would be
here for
very
a bit.
upset by you stealing their clientele.
Yeah, that would be a dick move, wouldn't it?
Yes, it would. Right. So, is that all you want to do? No one else wants to try making money, or...
I wanna
I don't
see
know
if
how I
there's
would make
any.
money.
I wanna see if there's any big monuments or attractions around town. I wanna visit them.
I mean, I could probably bet against people and arm wrestle them for money, but you know, other than that.
No, I won't heal people because I don't know if I'm still infected and can't take away from other businesses.
Oh, aren't you a saint?
He is.
Yeah.
This is, that is what he is. That's not even a joke.
I know.
Azrael, the original White Knight.
Makes
Oh,
me
what if
remember
Ezreal?
that
Hey,
one
hey,
should
hey,
be-
Wilfred. What if he is actually the White Knight from your game?
Wow.
Oh my god.
Oh shit, that would be such a plot twist, actually. You
This is
joke,
just
but the
gonna
worlds
end
are
up-
actually connected, so it is possible.
Right, so given no one else is going to do it, I suspect that you guys are all going to go back.
Well, I thought me
Not
taking the
today.
10. Well, I thought me taking the 10 contracts would literally take up all of my day. So, you know.
I'm kind of
Making scrolls
resting.
costs, like,
'Cause
it
I w-
takes a lot of time.
I was in blood rage mode for a long ass time.
Yeah,
That shit drains you.
after being done with the books, I just wanna explore the town, see some of the monuments and stuff, see if I can find something cool and spend my time there.
Well, you see many little shrines to spirits and the like, and there's some, as I mentioned before, there's actually a small little festival going on within the town square. It's not too big. There's a fire flare, fire that begins with a P. You know, a pyre or something. You know,
Fire.
big wooden sticks burning.
Yeah. Okay, I
On
wanna
fire,
go there
there
and
you go.
have fun with those guys.
Okay. Going back, I just anybody else probably attracted to it. Honestly, I would suspect Severa was attracted to a fire.
Wow.
I smell smoke. Devastation.
Wow.
There's a fight going over there. Oh, it's just singing and dancing. However, you truly see in this place that there is just so many races here. There's just so many. For instance, some of the dancers are pure cloth. They're enchanted cloth, dancing about.
Ooh.
There's also some girls chained up as well. However, when you notice something, you can see that the people next to them seem to have chained them up. And what they look like, at first you would have said butterfly, but on closer inspection, they look more akin to moth sort of people.
Hmm.
And they seem to have been chained for their own good.
Moth priests. Where's the Elder Scrolls?
As they seem to have actively trying to walk towards fire, so in other words, they've been chained for their own good.
That's hilarious.
Uh,
It's a shame, I was hoping I'd randomly meet some important character, but no well. That's good enough. I get to watch the people and their culture and such, so that's exciting.
Yeah, that.
So, I suspect the night wanes on a little, and apparently people are talking about, like, you get word on rumors and stuff. Essentially, there's also the doctor and her assistant there. Lux actually mentions to you that visiting hours are only until a certain time. So really, the twilight hour would probably be best to go and see this god.
Oh, okay.
I suppose we shall
I'll
then.
make sure to write a note about this and tell Corbin to take it back to the inn so the others can know.
Right. Right.
And don't worry, people on YouTube, you will not hear Skype
Are
anymore
you-
because I just made sure that's not gonna happen again.
So, what are you gonna do?
Me?
Yes.
Well, since I
Like,
relate...
everybody, what are you guys gonna do? You're just sitting there doing nothing right now.
I've been eating the rice.
Well, I don't know what else you expect from me. I told you what I'm doing.
Well, when the night starts to fall, Branson packs up and heads back to the inn.
You did get a letter about visiting the god from Wilfred.
Oh yeah. Well, he hits
I
there.
guess I'm gonna start heading there then.
It's a long climb. Which is but.
Well, first I'm gonna ask Lux, because her husband's not around, right? Jim?
Mm. What, Lux? Well, I said she was at the fire.
Yeah, but she's not with her husband, right?
Yeah, I did. He's off getting food.
Yeah, so I'm gonna ask her about what's the deal with Ouroboros because he seems to not be very informed of what's going on with them right now.
Well, she explains it's like he used to be a magical lab within their lab.
Mm-hmm.
It's essentially his first home and where he came to life and met me. And the last time he knew Ouroboros was people he loved and trusted. People who were his family.
By the look you gave me, I assume you know what they're doing these days. Hello? GM?
And my mic keeps cutting out. Sorry, hang on, I've got to fix it. Right. Okay, what did you ask? Sorry, my mic was cutting out. Got to get new headphones.
By your reaction when I mentioned them, I assume you know what they've been up to lately.
I know some of it.
That's
My shipments come from me.
That's basically one of the reasons why we're here. We've been tasked with going over their labs and gathering information and putting them out of business. So
Oh, that's good.
I'll make sure I will refrain from letting your husband know of any of the details, but if you can tell me anything else that may help us, I'll make sure that, you know, everything's taken care of so he can remain with his good memories and not have to know about what they've been up to lately.
I see. Well, I don't get much news from it, and honestly, I don't want to keep anything from my husband, and I have to. So, please, don't
Okay,
mention it
that's
around here.
But yeah, anyway, Wilfred's gonna take out one of the Ouroboros badges he has and give it to her. This might bring him some joy, right? Might as well. I mean, I've got a few extra on me, so you can let him have it as a, you know, reminder. If you think that's fine.
Yes, I suppose.
Okay then, well,
That's-
I better go and meet up with that god then, so you have fun. And thanks for everything.
Have a good day. I better get away from the fire. I'm melting a little. She says as she moves away.
Oh yeah, Wilfred.
So-
speaking of Ouroboros stuff, you know we still have all that shit we tricked them out of, right?
Yeah, we definitely should take a look at it later tonight at the inn.
Just saying.
Yeah, of course. I just thought it would be, since you guys went off to make money, I thought it would be better if I spent some time to, you know, gather information, learn about our surroundings, and we can worry about the other stuff later tonight, before we go to bed.
Okay.
So yeah, Wilfred's just gonna head towards where we're supposed to meet up to, you know, greet the god and give him some offerings.
Okay then, let's go and see a god. Right. 1 second. Right. So you're heading towards the top of the mountain. It's going to take you a little bit. After all, it's not a short climb.
I wonder what happened to Wu. We haven't seen him all day. Hope he's okay.
Probably. He's a monkey.
You say that in a very demeaning manner, Azrael.
I mean, he's a monkey. They usually don't get into trouble.
Yes, I don't know how many monkeys you know, but those are not the types of monkeys I know.
I mean, you're a mud monkey. Yeah. Supernatural reference. I've been waiting for that one forever. Okay, let's move on.
Right. So, I take it that you're all climbing the stairs at the same time. It's a long, long journey. Takes several years, in fact. No, I'm kidding.
Wow.
It takes a good while. You can definitely see that the twilight hour is waning. But you do make it to the top, and the doors seem to be open. No one seems to be about right now. Mainly probably due to the small festival that's happening in the town. What? Hey! What? Twice?
He's got to next.